Actually, my experience is that the old notes we are using before is the one we want to be spending. So everywhere can be in order, and there will be no violence in anywhere again. I think so.
So much bad experience about that now. You know, the country we are now, things are not moving better. So much people are complaining about the money. The money is getting viral and viral, so we are begging the government or whatever, they should reduce the money. The situation is getting bad and bad much every day, you understand. Things are very, very hard. No job in the streets. We are trying to survive, so please.
Yeah, my experience has been very bad, to be honest, because it's not easy to get cash, and it's not everybody that can collect transfer from me. For example, these downfall drivers and the Naira guys, they can't collect transfer. And then most of the places we go to, we use this public transport. So it has been very stressful, very, very, very stressful.
Experience is bad. Before you can take 2,000 Naira, you have to use 600 addition, or you withdraw 2,000, they give you 1,400. If you are taking 5,000, they give you 3,200. Amefele, we know he has a good intention, but you should just pity us. Some of us are suffering. Some are benefiting from this rubbish. They are benefiting, but some of us are suffering. I want to believe somebody earning 20,000 Naira now trying to withdraw his money. Tell me how much will be left. They are going to take definitely 8,000 Naira from it. So it's not easy. They should pity us.
It's not okay for me for the way it is. You know, people have been suffering concerning it. So that's what I experience.
Man, it's critical. It's serious. It's an experience one will not think of going through. One will not think it's possible. But come off it, man. Everything here in this country is strange. You know, I don't understand. People are cashless. You have money, you can spend it. There are people in the villages where there are no banks, there are no PS. They don't even know nobody. How are they going to survive? The people with children, with families at home, no cash to buy food. You know what it means? Come on. It's a serious issue. It's a serious issue. If we in Lagos could complain, if we at the central could complain, what do you think about those that are in the rural places? That means it's like a war zone there. It's no money.
Yeah, it's a mixed feeling. The short run, yes, we are witnessing cash scarcity, and that will affect transaction, and that will affect consumption and affect welfare. But all these are short run. But I feel that with time, the policy will shift a bit to be able to flow with people's feeling, and we will come out better. But if you look at the policy holistically, it is one of the good policies that the current government and central bank have put in place to take care of many problems. So as an economist, I look at policy from multiple angles. This particular policy, I will term it a portmanteau policy. Portmanteau policy is that it brings a lot of effects, both positive and negative. But the positive side of it is more than the negative side of it in the long run. You will agree with me right now that the policy have transcended economic to security and to criminalities. What am I talking about? Right now, because of scarcity of cash, problems such as kidnap have reduced naturally because you can't kidnap without expecting money from anybody. If you look at armed robbery, I traveled recently from Lagos here to the east and to the south. I traveled even in the night with my car. There was no fear, because if you want to talk about robbery, nobody will stand on the way to rob you, because after all, there's no cash at all. Are you getting me? If you even talk about kidnap, rituals, of course, nobody will even consider the issue of rituals, because the money must pass through the bank, and the money is not there. So most of the security issues relating to kidnap, relating to armed robbery, relating to rituals that bedeviled this country even before the election, that we've cried so much and there's no solution from the security side, coupled with a lot of investment and expenditure on the security side. All those things reduced naturally because the instances of criminality have reduced as a result of the cash squeeze. And I'm very happy with the policy on the side that even if the government have to shift ground a little bit, the supply of money will reduce. And since the supply of money reduces, people will key more to cashless economy. And by that, we'll be bridging gap between what is happening here and what is happening elsewhere in advanced countries. So on my side, totality, I look at the policy from the positive side in the long run. Thank you very much.
My experience is that the Naira money that they pack outside, it causes trouble, many trouble. It's too much. Hungry day. We didn't have money to spend. We have money, we cannot spend it. There's many problems that it causes. So that is one I want to talk.
It has been really tough, because it's really slowed down the business. For some time, business has not been booming as it used before. Most people come now when they want to buy. At times, you see them, they get discouraged because even when they do transfer, you see at times you won't get the transfer and the person will want to wait because you don't want to give out your goods. So you tell the person to wait until you see the alert before you be able to give out your goods. And some people will like, you keep me waiting till you see. So that alone has slowed down the business for some time now.
The cashless policy is really worrisome because I went to the market to buy something. Some people, they don't even have accounts. It's like one woman I have to buy something, he told me he doesn't have account. I have to walk around the market and walk around the market, something that I would have just buy 10 minutes and off the market. So I have to walk around and the bank are not releasing the money. So it's not really welcome here in Nigeria yet because we are not matured.
Country don't tie apart now. Because now as it is now, myself I know they see cash. They say na commercial driver and they see cash now. We know they see cash again. Some people they go enter motor now, they go say they no get cash. Driver, make we do transfer for you, make we do this one. So the thing done hard now.
I know see as our Baba enter, everything go dey easy for us. Our Baba Jagaba Tinubu. If you don't enter, finish because you don't enter. If they don't hand over, give them on the 5th of this year. I know say everything go dey okay, but now he never dey on top the seat. Everything we don't dey peaceful now.
But what's your experience on the Naira?
Our experience is that it must be happen sometimes. It could happen like that. Nobody say we just did this earth, but we beg our Oga Patapata with the day Aso Rock with the day Lagos State, the governor, both governor and president, may they consider us because we no get money. We dey suffer, we dey suffer too much. So we beg them say that old currency, may we see they spend them as our Baba talk Jagaba Tinubu. Sitting on the 1st of December, of this 1st of December. So may they help us do it like that. Money no dey outside.
Very tough, my sister. Some people cannot avoid to. You don't know how to transfer. Does it mean you can spend money? No. If you have your cash, you spend it without not going to transfer. Very tough. People dying because of not paying your bill.
Oh well, it has been, it's a situation everybody's facing in the country. I'm not an exception to the case, pardon me. However, it has been okay for me. I rarely go out because of my job. I'm always indoors. So when I need to go out, I just look for the little cash I have with me, and anything I can do with transfer, I do it. So it's not great, but it can be better.
Too bad. As I'm going now, I'm going to Dimogbo. I'm not sure of getting my transaction done because how to get the money is the problem. It's in fact, the situation is out of control already. I don't know what to say. This morning I was stranded at Ojota. I came from Shagamu. I got to Ojota, but money finished. To get the way to come, I had to buy 1,000 for 300 Naira to get here. And now I'm moving forward to. I have money, I cannot use it. So the situation is quite too hard.
Yeah, the Naira situation. Well, I work with a financial institution, so it's a tough one. it's a tough one on everyone. But I think it's a journey in the right direction. Yeah, we are used to cash generally in the country, and like it or not, it encourages crime. Because one cash you cannot trace is the one that does not go through the system, does not go through a transfer, and does not go through an electronic system that can be traced. Even the market women, I have an auntie who sells in the market, and she doesn't have a bank account. So she carries her money in cash to buy her goods and go to her local market to go and sell. She's been robbed like 3 times. So, and 3 times I've advised her, why don't you have a bank account? Why don't you do transfer to the people you buy from? And she's like, no, we deal with cash. But right now she has a bank account. Yeah, because she's been robbed 3 times, and 3 times we have to look for money for her to go back and do the business. If they knew that if we take hold of this woman, we will not find a dime on her, nobody's going to rob her. So it's a journey in the right direction, but probably the process is not thorough. Yeah, the process is not thorough. The process has brought a lot of hardship. Initially, we thought it was supposed to take care of the vote buying and the electoral malpractices. But the horse bolted. We lost that, so we can't claim anything in that direction. That's the truth. That was a failed process. So, but in the process of making the society a cashless society and reducing crime, cash crime, because we have internet fraud that is also dealing with people who are using accounts are hacked and stuff like that. So we now expect the institutions to now build a higher security to protect their clients, people's funds. Else, we are just robbing Peter to people. Yeah, so it's a movement in the right direction. It's going to reduce a lot of physical crime, like somebody attacking you on the road. Yeah, but we should also be ready for the internet crime, because and we can work on that. It has to do with a lot of intellect. A tout on the street cannot hack. Cannot hack an account. You need to be intelligent enough to hack an account. Yeah. So the system, what have the Americans been doing? What are the Britons been doing? They are one step ahead of the criminal. Yeah, that's the only way out. So when a new system comes up, before the criminal gets hold of it, you already have a security in place for it. That's the way forward. But the physical crime of you and I being attacked at Oshodi, being attacked at Yaba, collecting our funds, I think the cashless thing will deal with it completely.
It's been really challenging, but I just feel like we Nigeria, our coping mechanism is hardship, and no matter what happens, we grow tough skin and we adapt. Yeah, of course, you get. It has not been easy, I'll tell you. Like I suddenly became an introvert because of the Naira note. But then what do? It's the government, and I don't want to say we are fucked up, but I said it already though.
The Naira experience has been a very tough situation in Nigeria. You find out that even your family, when you want to give them money in the local area of Nigeria, they find it difficult to even withdraw, because all the 77 and 74 local government, there are no banks in most of those places. There are no POS that have money in those places. So it became a very big problem that even giving money to the villager, your family, it will be difficult. Then back to Lagos here, accessing finance is a big challenge on daily activity. You want to go out, you don't have finance, it will affect your activity that you want to do the following days. So it's a big issue to every Nigerian, especially me. Even in the industry, you want to produce, there are certain things that you need money that it is not transferred. 1,000, 2,000 that you really want to give cash to those people. So when those money are not there, it delay production. And also to personal business, it calm down all those businesses for now. Most of those businesses are standstill.
Well, I can't really say I've experienced so much, and the reason is because my parents are into business, so it's kind of easy for me to access money. But then again, there are times that I'm just like, I can't go back to ask them that, okay, I took this amount from you, and I can't come back to ask them that, sorry, I finished it though. It will look somehow, but I would say it has a good side and a bad side. It has helped people like minimize their spending, but at the same time it's frustrating. It's really frustrating because even the transfer platform that they made available for us is still giving us more issues. So I think the bad side is really high. It's somehow that someone will have money in their account and they cannot even access it. Now, any 200 or 100 naira you have to keep it, utilize it well.
I like the current situation and the current government. I love Tinubu. I want him to show us pepper and make Naira to be very scarce, and I want $1 to be 2,000 Naira so that we can suffer, because I believe that Nigerians are not suffering, because if we are really suffering, we will not vote for APC. Yes, that's all.